Preparing your critical business applications for failures and disaster is key for business continuity. In this demo, I will showcase how Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency optimizes availability and resiliency for Oracle in the cloud. Let's first discuss the advantages of Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency for Oracle. Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency is a platform-agnostic solution and enables you to run Oracle database in any public cloud in a highly available single-instance configuration that delivers close to the same availability as RAC at a reduced cost. It also lowers RTO by having Oracle database instance accompanied by a passive system that is ready to take over if the active system fails. Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency orchestrates this process to provide a smooth and predictable experience. Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency also manages and automates disaster recovery for Oracle databases in a variety of topologies that can be configured to achieve near-zero RPO by providing asynchronous and synchronous replication. Before we dive into this demo, let's take a quick high-level view of the components deployed in AWS public cloud. As shown in the illustration, there is a production site in North Virginia region and a disaster recovery site in the Oregon region. In each of the regions, there's a VPC that has 3 different availability zones. Each of the sites have 2 EC2 instances with EBS volumes within different availability zones to form the Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency with Oracle Cluster in active-passive mode, and a coordination point server deployed in a different availability zone to maintain data integrity within this cluster for split-brain scenarios. Using the centralized operation manager VIAM, Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency manages and automates disaster recovery for Oracle databases to achieve near-zero data loss and very low recovery times. Here's a quick demo of how Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency provides high availability for Oracle. From the service group status of the cluster view, the Oracle services are running on node AJ Azura 6 and passive on node AJ Azura 5. As previously mentioned, the Oracle data is mounted on both nodes defined in the Data SG service group. Let's now simulate a node failure by shutting down node AJ Azura 6 via the AWS console. But first, let's look at the DNS entries for Oracle. The virtual IP of AJ Azura 6 is currently assigned to Oracle DNS name. Once the AJ Azura 6 is shut down, we will observe that this virtual IP will be changed to the virtual IP of AJ Azura 5. From the Oracle SQL developer application, let's verify that the Oracle database is up and running. Now I will shut down AJ Azura 6 via the AWS console. Once Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency detects that the node AJ Azura 6 is down, it will begin to mark some services as faulted and start to fail over to the other node AJ Azura 5. Testing the connection again via Oracle SQL Developer, we can observe that the database is visibly down. In VIAM, we can start to see that the services are coming online on node AJ Azura 5 and that node AJ Azura 6 is in unknown state indicated by the circled question marks next to the boxes. Note that since the Oracle data is mounted on both nodes defined in the Data SG service group, this service will not need to be brought up. This concurrent mount eliminates the storage operations required to start the Oracle database and provides a fast failover of services onto a node AJ Azura 5. Now that all the services are running, we can refresh the DNS and see that the DNS entry for Oracle has been updated to the virtual IP of AJ Azura 5. From the Oracle SQL Developer, we are now able to connect to the Oracle database and run a simple query to confirm that Oracle is indeed running and has been mounted. Now let's simulate an actual 2-node failure on the production site in the East region. First, let's check the current state of the environment. Oracle and data resources are running on the production site in the East region and passive on the West region. From the replicated volume group in the server tab, we see that the volumes are being replicated from the production site in the East region to the disaster recovery site in the West region. Testing the connection from the SQL developer, Oracle is up and running. Note that Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency has cloud agents to manage the AWS IP addressing of the Oracle DNS entry in the DNS server. Currently, the DNS entry for Oracle is currently mapped to the virtual IP of the node running Oracle services in the production site, which is AJ Azura 5. After the disaster recovery site takes over, the cloud agents will reassign the DNS entry to the virtual IP of the node running Oracle services in the disaster recovery site. Now let's shut down the nodes in the East region from the AWS console to simulate a failure. From VIAM, we can observe that Veritas Alta Enterprise Resiliency detected and alerted that both servers are down. Testing the Oracle connection using Oracle SQL Server, the database is visibly down. At this point, we can go to the Solutions section and the Availability tab and execute the plan which will automate the online of data and Oracle service groups in the disaster recovery site in the East region. Viewing the service group cluster status of the disaster recovery site in the West region, you can observe that the data service group and Oracle service group is coming up. Now that Oracle and data services are running on AJ Zora 7 in the disaster recovery site, we can refresh DNS from the AWS console and see that the DNS entry for Oracle has been updated to the virtual IP of node AJ Zora 7. From the Oracle SQL developer, we are now able to connect to the Oracle database and run a simple query to confirm that Oracle is indeed running and has been mounted. Thank you for watching.